Ba, ba, ba. Ta-da! Everything is working. And hopefully it will not stop. Or I will just bash my head against a wall. I have been losing my mind. I've been losing my mind trying to get everything to work. It's like I think I have one thing figured out, and then I have a million other problems. Like, it took me forever to get my microphone sounding okay. I figure out what the issue is with the microphone. And it's the fact that since I'm streaming from a laptop, when it's plugged in, the microphone is picking up the sound of the electricity going through the cable that has me plugged into the wall, but I can't run it off the battery because that the battery's just going to be drained super quick. So, but I've put some noise suppression stuff on the mic input that has made that mostly imperceptible. I can kind of still tell it's there, and it drives me nuts, but that's probably because I know that it's there and that it's not perfect, and I want it to be perfect. Just a second, I just want to get to where I want to be. I have everything set up where I want it to be. Okay. And then just one more thing real quick before I start playing. Okay. That's all good. So, I think are we moving it good? Let me make sure. Yeah. Looks like we're moving at a good clip as far as our model goes. I'm gonna change one little setting. VTube Studio, that might is moving just a tiny bit slow. But I figured out what setting was causing that problem yesterday. Basically, I had the setting for how many pixels per mask it was doing. There we go. That's a little more responsive. Set too high, so once I tried running a whoa, didn't like me doing that. Once I tried running a resource intensive game, it started having issues as far as being able to run the model correctly and at a good frame rate. But now it looks like we're cooking with gas, so I think we should be fine. Yep. Minimize that, and then we're in here. And I don't remember what I have the game settings on, but I think okay, I had them on high with some stuff turned down to medium. Let's just try, because I know they released a patch today, which I was expecting. I'm just gonna try and see if they will, how it'll run firstly on Epic, just with everything on Epic, and then with, if it chugs a little bit there. Bunny! Bunny's here. He's gonna be lurking, but he's here. If the frame rate in the game chugs a little bit on Epic, we will try and turn it. Well, there's a few different things I can do. I'm just gonna be playing around, seeing what we're capable of doing here. As we go. But it's already, like, yeah, there's a couple of little hitches here and there, but already running massively better than it had been. Some of that might be because of all the extra computing power that I have. Being that I quadrupled my RAM. From 16 gigabytes to 64, but you know, I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble with running anything, because I don't have enough RAM for a good while anyway. If stuff starts requiring 64 gigabytes of RAM, then I think we have a bigger problem. I hear the treasure noise. I see the treasure. There it is. Okay. Got my shit. So let's just turn. Keep forgetting when I do that too. I mean, I could try that, but turn that down to high. That down to high. That and that.
Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple, but what do I know?
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Have you seen anyone suspicious in the neighborhood lately?
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
I see. Stare at her with unnerving intensity. Is that so?
Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People
Yeah, the
say they're
ones that
outlaws
attacked
blending
me
in with
when I
honest
entered this
citizens.
area.
Killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
I am definitely doing that. Steeple your fingers and smile.
You would bring politics into a house of divine worship? To think the Empire would fall to such depths. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
We can talk about this at the embassy with Inquisitor Ludwin, if you'd prefer.
My people know what Ludwine does with her prisoners.
Ludwine.
How she toys with her food.
Ludwine.
Your people, huh?
Let's be clear. I've done nothing wrong, and all you have are baseless accusations. Now I'm afraid the temple is closed to you, Envoy. I trust you can see yourself out?
Fine, I'll bribe you.
I hate to take a turn coin. Times are hard. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice
Good.
work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of
Aha.
life.
So you're a
Some of
rebel.
us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role.
I mean, honestly, I wanted to side with the rebels until a couple of them just attacked me out of nowhere. Enough. Where is my killer? I have a score to settle.
You're so eager to die again. The one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. Here's the key. Now that my cover is blown,
Oh.
I won't be needing it anymore.
Well,
The door is on the wall to your left.
this was all rather easy. Why not work for the Empire? We're short on spies, and I can get you a pardon.
Work for you? What an outrageous idea. Wait, did you say a full pardon?
Mm-hmm.
All past deeds
The
forgiven.
Emperor likes me. I don't know why.
Clever. Catch a little fish to bait a bigger one.
Either way, you found us. So maybe it is better to be a traitor than a corpse. This is madness. You have no reason to trust me.
Give us a chance to convince you that our cause is righteous.
What choice do I have? I was wrong to
I mean, you
trust
don't.
You're as deceitful as they say. But I'll take the job.
You have no choice. I literally bribed you for the information I wanted and then was like, so now you've admitted a crime to me, and I could either take you in, or I could get you a pardon if you go and tell the authorities the rest of what you know. So, the gods won't be needing that.
Grant us your strength, so we may overcome adversity. Very bold of you to take the burdens of others. I hope they
Yep.
serve you well.
They very much will. Thank you. In the name of the Empire. You know, originally, I was not really planning on playing into the whole Adir and Envoy thing. Oh, there we go. I had to go through this door. But, like, some things happened. Some people attacked me. I have to kind of do it now. A little bit. I'm still mostly following the voice that's in my head. Because I want to know more about who it is.
Thick darkness and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
Someone there? You're not getting away. Don't let them escape.
You're mine now! Next one's mine!
I've got the God of War axe. Hey.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Right behind
Watch
you.
out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Ah, yes. You tell me to avoid the pressure plates, and then you step on one immediately. You fuckhead. Oh shit. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid all of those. I don't think it's possible. There might be like a trigger somewhere that you can disarm. Because they show you early on that, like, you can disable traps. And not by pulling levers like that. But, like, they show you, like, a tripwire. And they're like, oh, watch out, a tripwire. And, like, they show you that you can, like, you can disarm it if you spot it. But they don't... I have not run into that again since then. Eagle Slog, number 1. Eagle Wolf. Eagle Baba. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. This page looks like it was penned recently and then ripped from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong, or I misunderstood it. Either way, I am damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers, where even the gods cannot find the evidence of my guilt. Forgive me, Artemis. They're the ones who fucking attacked me. If they're using my goddamn name, my God-given name, then they're the ones that fucking attacked me. And tried to murder me in cold blood. And then I came back to life, and now they're like, ah, fuck. I fucked with the wrong bitch. The journal entry is dated several weeks ago. My sources tell me an envoy is coming from Adir. Strange. What can they accomplish here that Inquisitor Ludwig can't? We will have to observe them from afar, and remove them if they become a problem. We knew this day was nigh. The Empire is coming for us.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
I don't need your help, bitch.
Come and get me.
One advantage of exploring the island
You know what that
thoroughly before like continuing the main story is I just have like all this very good loot. Like I have electricity gun, I have fire sword, I have God of War ice axe. I can kill anything that stands in my way. Wrong button.
More blessed spiders. Fight.
Oh! Ouch.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods, not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Are you guys gonna bicker like that the whole time? Because I really don't want to listen to it. Oh wait, I know what it wants me to do. I know exactly what it wants me to do. I just need to do it.
Bet that key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
No, you don't say. Tell me more about your thoughts, Kai. You know, I want to know more about your past and shit, Kai, but like, damn. You think I'm an idiot or something. The way you talk to me. Oh. Ah, little chest. Nom 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 nom.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
You guys are such a cute couple. Okay. Now. Ah. This is the ice dungeon, apparently.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Some people have way too much time on their
That's not what I meant to do.
Find you better armor.
Okay.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
All he had was a cabbage. Okay, dwarf. So far you have not impressed me. I got through there no problem, and you just kept getting hit by the big fucking axes. You're supposed to be like a master tracker guy.
Let's show 'em.
Whoa.
Worth and rough.
Oh no! Hmm. The one thing I haven't figured out entirely for my
Quiet as the
V2...
depths.
Oh, fuck. There's a...
Yourself. You're not getting away. Come and get me. Take your best shot. Don't die. On your right.
For my V2 model. Oh. No, that... Yeah, that was my fault. That was my bad. That was my bad. I did not realize there was an explosive barrel there.
You're not looking good.
I have not figured out the best webcam placement. I've been trying to... Like, I watched a couple of things on it.
Someone there? Hold it. Don't let me Heal yourself.
Damn it. There we go. That's how you do that without killing yourself. Guys, you're doing great. I'm just opening this chest here.
Worse than rot.
Huge, huge. Now where's the last one?
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
I think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Eyes open.
Eyes open.
On her.
Really? Fine. Fuck it.
Right flank.
Oh. La 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 la. Boom.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Yeah. What you said, Kai. Whoa.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Him, dude. Someone.
You guys are still arguing about that? I think the obvious answer is you let the thief live And then you extort him for money later. Journal entry is dated several days ago. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This changes everything. The prophecy says a godlike will come to the living lands, and death will travel in their wake. We must act now, and halt destiny in its tracks, even if I must spill godlike blood. Not cool, not cool, my guy. Let's see. I think that was the only guy I had left to loot down here. Pick up a little bit of essence. Oh, well, fuck.
I heard some. The envoy's here.
I fired and I missed. And I fired and I missed again. And then I fired and I missed. I realized I was trying to do some vocal feminization exercises earlier, and I realized, because like one of the things that they were like, oh, one of the good things to do to work on like brightening your resonance, is like humming and then trying to like speak like off of the hum basically. But I realized that when I hum normally, it is kind of almost like in my throat instead of up like in my lips. This journal entry was penned very recently. We killed the envoy, and the gods brought them back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose, and I am too unworthy to grasp it. I failed. Now they are coming for me, and what can I offer? And what can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? Yeah, you done fucked up? Oh shit. So, like, I was trying really hard to, like, push my hum up to my lips. Which is where I feel like most people usually hum. And I still couldn't quite get it to come from my lips, but at least it was kind of like coming from my,
You're not getting away.
my, like my teeth, my front teeth, if that makes sense. I couldn't think of the word teeth for a second. I was like,
My money says our assassins.
you know, the things you chew with, your chompers. Ah. Which one of you did it? Huh? Which one of yous tried to kill me?
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Yes.
Spoken
Your
like
point?
an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently I have
The
unfinished
plans of the
business.
gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Boy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
Not my boot. Why attack me and not the
It was not the
ambassador?
ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours.
So you're listening to dreams. I get it.
Indeed. I see now that I may have misunderstood it. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
I think you've lost your mind a little bit. Except I've been talking to the Audra, so I get it.
They can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
You still truly believe
No.
that?
The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
As if you needed to remind me.
The part you have to play. Would that I had your wisdom. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
I see. Kai, Marius, what would you do?
Someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Take your people and leave before I change my mind.
You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
Not the path I'd take, but hey, I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go?
Don't question it,
Thank
just
you,
leave.
Homeboy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free.
Nice.
The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore.
Did I make a good choice,
We
voice?
learn. We twine.
Or are you... I don't know. I don't know if the voice is teaching me, is telling me things, or if
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us.
I am teaching the voice things.
Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Why? Because I let our enemies go? I let rebels go so that they can potentially scheme against the Empire some more?
Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we know this isn't instead?
Adherents are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a taste she won't forget.
Okay, so they don't all believe that I'm just gonna let them go. Some of them do. Some of them are like, no, she's definitely gonna come after us. She's just letting us get a head start. Which maybe, I don't know. Depends. I'm willing to let this play out. Brothers and sisters of Paradise, it is well past time to push these Adiran dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely, instead of being ground down beneath the heel of a deer. Fear not death, for it is a kinder fate than subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
Well, we don't tell them about that.
I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Okay. Marius, you just barely joined the team. You need to calm down. Kai is a much more trusted advisor than you at this point. And I personally don't really like your attitude. I'm not a big fan of the Tude, Mr. Marius. So, you need to calm down. Nothing to see here. I was just dealing with the rat problem. Oh. Oh. We're having a bit of a struggle right now.
I don't like how cozy the Clavicers got it with the adherents. That High Inquisitor is special.
It's her eyes. Looks like they can see in my soul.
Why is the statue glowing?
The less time we spend staring at Gallowayne, the better.
And is there a reason why? Hmm? Explain yourself. Ah. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Kai first, because he's much more
Listen,
pleasant.
I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking
Yeah.
my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
Well, she was hot, so makes it easier to understand her situation. But even if she wasn't, I know she's important to you.
I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
Huh?
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
You can withstand.
It's all about using your weight. Here, I'll show you. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Oh. I got a permanent +2 to my might. Nice.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Good point. Should I also be offended he changed his mind?
He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. And you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
It was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always
Because
that good, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Curiosity. I want to see what I can learn from him.
Though I'm afraid he'll scurry off before you can learn much. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
No. Don't do that, please. Mm-hmm. But I still haven't met Ludwig or any of the Steel Garrote, so um
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
I've always found them too zealous for my liking.
I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give.
God, I'm getting a bunch of automated text messages and it's driving me nuts.
But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out.
I'm here to investigate the Dream Scourge, not meditate on mediate between Heelguard and the Steel
Like it or
Garrote.
not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Something's on your mind.
I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But
okay.
I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made
I
a home
mean, were you
My best
supposed to
chance
be
of
like
doing that is helping you
protecting the
investigate
Clavager or
this plague
something?
and keep a lid on tensions, and hopefully fend off any future assassination attempts.
A promise to someone. The same someone you wish you could raise from the
Don't
dead.
miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
You need to come clean with me, Kai.
We should be safe enough, but
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Whatever. It killed me. They tried to kill me and it didn't work. No harm done.
Ooh, you're more forgiving than I am. I would have at least taken a finger. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you know,
Our
Kai
multiple
and I have
companions.
passed.
Kai.
It's blessed a miracle he never got me killed.
And you.
Honestly,
What are your opinions on yourself?
a bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Ah, so you're really a softie on the inside. I see.
Right. What do you want to know? Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got herself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you. Lovely place, as the Living Lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the Living Lands. Enjoy it while it lasts. Right. Good talk.
Yep, good talk. That's for sure. Oh yes, I'm gonna make you wear that outfit. I think.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having
Why
a
do you?
strange dream the other night.
Why you still got your?
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
Uh-huh. And what's that supposed to mean?
What? No. Why would you be? An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
What'd you just call him? I'm sorry. Sir, I don't think you could call him that.
Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to.
Yeah,
We
the
found
way you
your
answered
assassin.
that question
Maybe I can help
makes
you
me
avoid
think you
trouble.
shouldn't be calling him that.
My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
You're welcome to join
Guarantee,
us.
Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat.
Not really. I
I'm sure
don't
you
like
have things to
you.
do.
As soon as I can replace you with somebody else, that's happening. But right now, you and Kai are the only people I got. So, what can we go with? What can we do?
What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right.
We don't have enough stuff to
Well,
enchant
stop
anything.
it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
Well. Oh, now you're being funny.
Oh, gods. I'm just making it worse.
Okay, I like their banter a little bit, though. I don't like Marius, but I do like the banter between Kai and Marius.
Haze, mirrors.
No, the voice came to me again.
Something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know.
Mm-hmm.
A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why?
Oh, you want to know why I let the assassin go? Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not going to tell you again.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark.
I don't know what your values are, voice. You got mad at me for killing the bear that tried to kill me. But then the assassin that tried to kill me, you're like,
We bide our time.
that's a bunch of shit. You should have killed him.
We have tending to do.
So what do you want me to do? What is the correct option? How do I make you happy, voice? You sound kind of like a petulant child that doesn't know what they want.
Take your best shot. We make a good squad. armor's too weak here. Take a moment, people.
Now, I do still think that when I'm out here in the like kind of more open areas, that part of the problem that the game has with the frame rate a little bit. I mean, it's definitely running much smoother than it did before, but it's like the fact that like enemies that I kill like this, their bodies persist in the world. Like I could fast travel to some other point on the map and then fast travel back here, and these would still be there. And that that has to take like a decent amount of computing power to like keep track of where all that is. And I'm not really sure why they did it that way. I mean, I get that they have it so that they don't respawn because you're not supposed to like farm XP. There's supposed to be like a set number of encounters in an area, and then you like, so like if you really want to like 100% an area, you can, but then once you've gotten all the experience in that area, you found all this stuff, you killed all the things, you can't like just like respawn them and kill them all again. Which is fine. I'm just not entirely sure why you would want it to keep track of where all the dead bodies are. And like piles of ash and stuff. I mean, it's kind of cool that it does, I suppose. But like, I just feel like maybe it could be used in a better way. If it didn't have to keep track of all that stuff.
Can't believe we're stationed up here, so far from the city. Piss off the captain or something?
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here.
I'm just
so
looking
well
around.
then. This is certainly a beautiful place to explore. Dangerous, true, but beautiful nonetheless. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place.
What do you got? What can you give me? Actually, first I'm gonna sell you stuff. I don't know what that was that I sold. Oh, awakened wood. I actually want. Okay. Now let's see. We'll buy that piece of Audra. And then I will buy a fine wand. And then I will have no money left to buy any of your other fine items. Because they all cost way too much. Do have a point to spend. Solve. Do I go Constitution? Go Dexterity. Ooh, I can get even the next level of spell. Yeah, let's do that. I can get spells up to here.
Would it kill the Clavager to send us some better food?
You really couldn't have worded that
Probably.
any worse, you ass.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What do you seriously haven't heard yet? Oh, shit.
Or what?
Oh, yeah, that is kind of... That is kind of a... Clavager is dead. The Clavager got killed. Prior to the... Well... I don't know if it was technically prior to the start of the game, but like... Beautiful. Everything the light touches belongs to you, Maurice. Maurice. What are you reading the air? You can read the sky letters. Oh, fuck. Common weapons.
Right behind you.
Oh, fuck. I'm hidden. They cannot see me. They do not know I am here. Boom. What is it? A fragment of star metal.
Like that. Usually behind a very high price tag at a blacksmith.
So you're telling me I should take it to the blacksmith? And they'll probably have a quest for me to come get it, and then I can be like, ah, but I already have it. Are you not impressed? And then they'll tell me no, and I'll be like, oh, okay. Well. Still, I have it here. Give me my reward. Now there was... I think it's over here. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. I go. I was testing out running everything, just like doing a recording in OBS, but I didn't want to play on my main file, so I created another character who just looks goofy as hell. But I found this area over here, which was not hard to find. It was very apparent. I just never came over this way for whatever reason. And I was like, I found an item over here that I'm like, oh, I need that for one of the quests I'm doing. So we're gonna climb the lighthouse. Also, there's a good item up here. I can't remember what it is, but it's some unique item.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look at me.
Uh-huh. Okay, so this is item I need for the quest. Got 2 more pieces to find of that. And they're both still in the first area, which I have like... I mean, there's still like this section here that I haven't... I haven't gone through High Town, like in the actual city. There's a little bit of an area up here that I haven't explored too much. But like a lot of the main first area and over here I haven't explored. So I think we're going to be doing some exploring to try and find those last two pieces of the thing, because I don't know what happens when I finally get it. It's probably just going to be like an accessory, and then it's going to like do something that ultimately I don't really care about much. And then there's a treasure map here.
That's upstream by the park room wall.
Ooh. Okay. Oh. Gotta be careful, because if I fall... Oh, I do have to jump down from here, which is fun. Yes, the Arcanist boots. Which are good if I do want to do a mage build. Which I don't know, I'm doing more of a Spellblade sort of spells and... Woo! That's again, that's the one thing in first-person games where I'm like... like, that, like, makes my stomach, like, go up into my throat when I look down from and you're falling from a high place. In a first-person game, I'm like, ugh. Whoa. Okay, so let's go over here. A little bit here I'll have to go and help with the dogs. I'll probably just stop, like, save and stop the stream. But I think I'm gonna stream again later, like after I'm done with all that. Because I just want to play this game. I really want to try and get out of the first area, but I also want to, like, try and make sure I explore as much of it as possible. I need to send, a DM to Maya and see if she's played any more since the little bit that she played on stream and how far she's gotten. Because I talked to her about the game a little bit. I am at this point. Let me just see. Let me just do a new save just so I can see how many hours I put in, and I'm still in the first area of the game. I've put in almost 20 hours, and I still have not left the first area of the game. Now, I don't think that's going to be like the experience of the average person. Because I don't think most people are this obsessive over, like, finding all the loot and stuff. But I am very, like, fixated on it. Okay. Not quite sure how I get into this area of the map. Let's see. Maybe I can exit the cavern over here somewhere. And it will let me... Okay, so that puts me there. And then if I swim... I thought I heard the treasure noise as I was swimming, and I'm like, well, I have found a treasure chest or two while I was underwater. Okay. I can't climb up on top of there. Let's just try and kind of swim around here and see. Okay, no, it's not gonna let me swim out there and around. That's not a part of the world I get to see. So I'm gonna have to find another way over there. Ooh. Geyser. Now where does the geyser shoot out? Exactly. Okay, right there. I've got a good feeling about this. And nope, it didn't do shit. God damn it. I thought it was gonna launch us into the air. And there would be something cool up there, but I guess not. I guess the developers aren't that cool after all.
you like about my people. We built a phenomenal wall.
Everything out here's been getting more aggressive. Militia's trying to hold the wilds out however they can.
Hmm. 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 Nope. All I know for sure is that the treasure map I found. Nope. Tree is not climbable object. Okay. I did not expect them to jump off the wall as well. I just know that the treasure map I found at the lighthouse indicated that somewhere along here, along the wall, that there, like, he left a treasure and it said stuff about, oh, it's up high and... Ooh.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
But I don't know exactly where that is along the wall. It did not indicate that very well.
No actual Pargoon stonework could have a hole this big. Must be a knockoff.
Oh. I think it might be right around here, because it did have the... Let's pull it up. It did show the river. It kind of looks like it was on the far side of the river. That's another thing. I like they did a good job of like actually designing a world where it's like, oh, I feel like I can actually like navigate around using like the different landmarks and stuff and like kind of know where I am and not really necessarily need to use like yes there is a mini map but I don't really feel like I need to use it all the time. Um in fact I very rarely look at the mini map. Uh and it's like most games when they have like that sort of like oh there's a treasure map sort of thing. I usually am like, I'm gonna have to look up the guide on how to get to the treasure because it's like never um very clear as to where the location is when you just look at the map. Um but I haven't had that issue in this game too much. Now, this one I've kind of figured out where the location is. I'm just not entirely sure how to get there, which is a different issue. Oh, but wait, it looks like it's at the base of the... Okay. So at the base of it. Not there. Maybe it's on that side? Ooh. Nope. Ooh. Okay, it does look like it's on this side. Kind of looks like it's right here. But I just see a pile of rocks. And I don't think there's anything on the opposite side over here. No. This side doesn't look like the map at all. Oh, but what's this? That would be the treasure. Okay, so that is done. Now, back up here to try and figure out how to get into that area. Because in my experience, if there's an area that I haven't gotten into yet, that's where one of the pieces of this relic are. Or as I like to say, the pieces of Exodia. Oh shit. I stunned that bear immediately. Okay. So if I go along this way. Ba ba ba. Okay, this is the direction that points
This used
to
to be a
where
shortcut to
I
Emerald City.
haven't been.
Then the land got other ideas.
Yeah. I see that.
This one's
Oh.
mine. Take him down.
Okay, so I can't go through here. Hmm. I'm gonna be very annoyed if it turns out you just can't get to that area. It's kind of feeling like that might be the case. But then why have that area there on the map? So enticingly, like... covered by the same shit that you've been dealing with up until now. Now this is where I fought the bear earlier and got the
Scourge invades. Claw it out.
okay. But I don't think there's any way to progress further once I get in here. Here, there's the great big Audra in my way. And... if I come down here, I'm pretty sure all this does is lead me back out there. Hmm. Yeah, none of that's gonna lead me anywhere. And this was the way that we went to get out of here the first time. Yeah. Now I didn't for this little bit of area here by the
Here we go.
river.
We got 'em all.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
Crumbling gardener's log. The pages of this decades-old journal are yellowed and brittle. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following entry clearly. The soil's been stubborn lately. It's got a secret to keep. Hopefully, those newcomers from the republics will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animancers the old country had to offer are here now. No answer yet to my letter, but I'm sure they'll reply soon. They wouldn't leave a fellow Valian in the dark, right? Others have been saying that maybe we should just pack up and throw our lot in with Fior. I don't know. On one hand, they could probably use the extra manpower. On the other, this is our home. I'm not going to give up on it so early. I will be back to try and figure out your secrets if I don't find what I'm looking for elsewhere. I guess up there is like kind of the other big area where it doesn't look like I've explored.
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl.
Oh.
Girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I never seen her before in my life.
We can see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women like the brooding, mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk.
Awkward. No, will it let me? Hmm. Because like this out here is like a different, like kind of a slightly different color than the stuff that I'm able to explore. But I can't, well, I can't really tell. That there might be, I think that might be the same color as the stuff that I can't explore. So that might not be something that I actually go and look at. And up here might be kind of the thing. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm just imagining the different color. I can't tell. It's so... like... No. It's so like I've been like everywhere. I feel like, and there's still two little pieces of this one thing that I gotta find. The total of rightful rulership. Oh, actually, you know what? Both of the ones that I'm looking for sound like they're in the city. So let's go to the city. Because one says it can be found in the Emporium. And one says it can be found in a place overlooking where goods are sold. That and the balcony leads to Order's Hold. So they both kind of sound like they are located in the market district somewhere. Okay, blacksmith lady, I found this metal.
There. You look like you know your way around. Hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. Wait, is that star metal? Abaddon's arse, this stuff is rare. I'd love to make something with it, but I'd be afraid of ruining it. I can't think of anybody else in Paradise who could either. Who knows? Maybe there's a blacksmith in another city who can help.
So I gotta take it somewhere else. God damn it. I don't want to take it anywhere else. I want to get More shit now.
Well, if I were a betting girl, I'd wager one of the smiths in Solace Keep could work with it. Good luck getting inside, though. Or surviving the journey there.
Right. Gallowayne's Tusks is one of the deadliest places in the world. Probably not worth the trip.
No thank you. I'll take my chances with the smugglers here any day. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway. I've already been paid for them. If Walter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do? You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
Okay, lady. Actually, oh, no, I went and fucked it. Yeah, you have a bunch of actually pretty good shit, but I don't have a lot of money. And I kind of don't want to sell a lot of stuff. Because I'm a hoarder. Oh wait, what's all this stuff? I mean, I'm not going to get very much from it, but still, I might as well sell it. And I'm still going to spend most of it because I'm going to get these 2 pieces of Audra that she has. I like your sister better anyway.
I knew you'd be back.
I want this grimoire. But I don't have the money for it. Ugh. God damn it. I'm so stuffed up, and it's all because it's just cold out here where I live. But I keep sniffling. The Emporium. Is there a place that's actually called the Emporium? Me. Or I could be getting sick, because I know other people in my house are getting sick, so... But I hope not, because sometimes when I get sick, it can, like, lay me out for weeks. I have the immune system of a newborn child.
The adherents have come quietly. They will not take us by force, but with tools and charters. They will sweep our city from underneath our feet.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little workshop. Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is good. Better than good.
What's a Chandler?
Well, there was this Aothasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of my work. And the Temple of Andra can't seem to get enough of them. Burning the wick at both ends, I suppose.
Oh, do you make candles? Is that what it is? I don't know.
A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary in all the wrong places. Even on these shores,
yes.
this isn't the most popular deity. Andra is closer to our hearts, always has been. I used to have an apprentice. When the adherents came to our shore, he moved on without as much as a goodbye. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons to stay.
Yeah, the followers of Aethys have kind of been... So in Pillars of Eternity 1 and Pillars of Eternity 2, Aethys... Like in Pillars of Eternity 1, the followers of Aethys were not very well liked because there had just been, not that long ago, the Saints' War, which was started when Aethys basically took, like, control of the body of, like, a farmer and made him, like, his avatar on Earth. Well, on Aora, and, like, they, were, like, he led, like, a holy war against, like, followers of the other gods and stuff. Because he had a beef with the other gods about, like, the fact that they were hiding, like, their true nature from mortals and stuff. And then in Pillars of Eternity 2, Aethys who was killed during the Saints War. Like he like killed the other gods killed Aethys. By I think it was Mogren. Her avatar slayed Aethys' avatar, thereby killing Aethys. Right? Well, then Aethys came back to life in Pillars of Eternity 2, it possessing a giant Audra statue underneath your castle that was like your home base in Pillars of Eternity 1. And then that whole game you're kind of chasing him across like this islet and like archipelago, trying to stop him as he's on his way to break the wheel, which is what creates the cycle of reincarnation in this world. And then this game takes place 3 years after that. But people don't know that the wheel has been broken. Because no matter what you do in Pillars of Eternity 2, you cannot stop the wheel from being broken. No matter what argument you give him, he will not stop. You cannot fight him prior to him breaking the wheel. He will always break the wheel first. So it's just like that's a predetermined thing that is going to happen.
With the gods on my side, I won't need to, but I appreciate the invitation all the same. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's Fury. It's growing in a pot just over there. No charge,
Whoa,
of course.
oh.
The Adiran Envoy's money
What
is
was
no
going
good
on
here,
there?
and never will be.
Oh, Mogren's Fury. But yeah, they I hear it. I hear the noise. Where is my treasure? Whoa. Probably up there. Yep.
I don't like to hang around Bareth's shrines too long, just in case.
Yeah, Barath is kind of a bitch. I just like the idea that, like, I'm, like, supposed to be, like, this big, important envoy.
Oh, great queen that was, have your sway over this new land.
Of the,
Welcome, envoy. You look well.
Of the Emperor. Like, super important person in the city. And I can hear the noise here. And rather than, you know, doing what I came here to do, I'm just kind of doing a bunch of parkour everywhere in heavy armor, by the way, which seems highly impractical. And no one is batting an eye.
You have no jurisdiction over the Paradise militia.
This
Yeah.
is Adiran property. Your people have no business being here.
What's going on here?
The Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more Adirans to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwig.
Ah, yes, I heard of you. You seem to be taking your rank quite seriously.
Should one take one's rank, envoy? This sergeant of the
How I take my rank.
near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be
Okay,
reasonable.
just a minute.
My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the
It's
way
time
down to the market entrance just
for me
make
to
it a
go
full
help
header?
with the dogs. So let's finish up this conversation here real quick, and then I will save and end the stream, and then I will be back a little later on tonight to play some more. Might move where my webcam is. Problem is, I can't quite get it to where, like, when I'm looking at the game and stuff, it has my model looking the right height. It seems like if I put it the one place, my model's always looking up, and if I put it in the other place, I'm looking down. My model's looking down a lot. So, but I'll see if I can figure that out before I go live again. It does seem impractical,
They do more than
Captain.
simply
Oh,
walk by.
yeah.
They linger here, drinking and talking.
Oh my goodness.
None of us are professionals.
How dare
We're
they drink
militia.
and talk?
We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
Okay. Sergeant, you don't have to avoid this building, but keep your people from loitering here, alright?
But I wish you people would be less uptight about all this.
I suppose that is resolution enough. Thank you, envoy.
Stinking Steel Garrote pieces of shit. I don't know. All I know is I have some sort of history with the leader of the Steel Garrote, but I don't know what it is. But it's baked into my backstory. Okay. Saved it. Exit the desktop. Oh, why did it go over there? OBS, why did you go over there? I had you over on my other screen when I minimized you. Okay. So yeah. I will see everyone later. Bye-bye.